Hey guys, Dr. Michael Derry here, and I often get asked, like, why am I stiff in the morning? And so the morning time can be that time when you wake up, you roll out of bed, and you're like, ooh, the day isn't necessarily getting off to the best start. And why is my lower back stiff? Well, today I want to address those questions. There's a couple big reasons why. Hang with me, I want to go over it now. Okay guys, so I think the best way to think about why you're stiff in the morning is because you just got done sitting, or not sitting, maybe you're in the recliner or something, but like laying in bed for the last hopefully 8-ish hours and you haven't been moving much. And I would say of the people who report that they're stiff in the morning, the number one thing that they tell me is that they feel better after they get moving. Motion is lotion, and when you give those joints some lotion coming from movement, they respond very well. They give you that little bit of lasting relief. And so why is that? Well, it's because of the joints in your back. You have all these tiny synovial joints, which means that they have this little capsule around them. And that of that capsule, you have a synovial fluid that sits inside that joint. And inside that joint, the definition of arthritis or degenerative changes, you start to have changes in the surface of the joint, which creates a little bit of inflammation. And when that inflammation sits in the joint, over time, it gives you that feeling of pressure, stiffness, and achiness when you wake up in the morning because you haven't been moving for a while. And that is completely normal. And usually what I tell people is when you have that type of stiffness, you need to develop that little bit of morning routine to get you started off to a really good start for the day. And so that morning routine is going to be key. And I want to go over those exercises here in a moment. But then I also wanted to tell you that is okay, right? So that morning stiffness and why you're stiff and achy in the morning is very normal. Best long-term solution is learning that little bit of a mobility program in the morning that I want to go over with you that I've seen help many people. But then the second solution would be if you need to, like you need to just get up and start moving, but that breakthrough discomfort that's abnormal for you and above and beyond morning stiffness, maybe you did a lot the day before, you can use anti-inflammatory measures such as medication as directed by your physician, or any type of like a modality such as ice or heat to help you feel better as well. So I wanted to just let you know that that's why you're stiff in this morning. You've got that little itty bitty changes in your joints, but here's what you can do about it. Hey guys, so that back stiffness in the morning, it's not very much fun. We just went over why, right? You got a little bit of age-related changes in your back, and that inflammation sits in there all night long. And so you've got this buildup, that pressure. And so when you get up in the morning, things don't feel awesome, but 99% of the time when you get up and moving, it starts to feel a little bit better. We're talking about that low back / hip stiffness. And the key to treating that is really diving into that morning routine that's good for you. So I want to go over what I've seen work for multiple clients. And it's just a little bit of lumbar rotations, which is that side to side movement. And I'm going to show you a little upgrade. I'm only showing you one because we want to be efficient and effective. And so if this one can get you through and that's 5 minutes of feeling really good and starting your day off right, then it's worth that 5 minutes or so. So let's go over it here right now. And so you're on your back and you're going to want your knees bent and your feet flat on the ground. And then you're going to move into the lumbar rotations. You're laying your back, feet flat, and you're going to rock side to side. And you're just going to let gravity take you as far as gravity is wanting to take your body. My hip does come up a little bit, but when I rotate to the left, I feel the stretch on my right. And when I rotate to the right, I feel the stretch on my left. So I usually start here. Let's do about 20-30 reps or so, and hopefully that takes care of your lumbar stiffness or your low back stiffness. If that doesn't take care of it, I'm going to show you the upgraded version right here. So let's start by going to the right, which means that we're going to flip or take the left foot and cross it over the right knee. And now we're going to rotate even further. And so what I usually tell clients is that we go back to midline or the starting position, and then we rotate to the right as far as we can. So it's middle to the right, then come back, middle to the right. And it's with that left foot crossed over. And then if you want to go to the left, you just go right foot over the left knee, and then you rotate to the left. And again, just letting gravity take you. And when I go here, I'm feeling a really big stretch in my lower back on my right side. As you can tell, I'm not doing anything with my arms. You can do whatever. You can have a pillow underneath your head. Again, I would try about 15 reps on each side. And another big tip here, you want to remember this, is breathe out. And that allows you to explore that end range. Breathe out. one of my go-to ones to teach people. You're gonna rock side to side and you're gonna enjoy that lower back mobility, and hopefully that gets your day started off right. So let me know how it feels, if you guys need any more tips or upgrades. But if you guys like what I'm putting on the channel, feel free to subscribe. That'd be greatly appreciated. But otherwise, you know, as always, stay healthy, keep moving, and take care of yourself.